I stopped my video a second ago and now I've just told you how to take off. And we're going to pick up with the how to quantum jump. Let's go around the other door just to prove a point. Number T for the torch. So I'm going to turn it off so you can see what it looks like. You can open the door. You can then open the ladder. Yeah. You still have to enter the ship. So you might as well do it this way because basically, you know, it's the people, because of the game, people can be invisible very rarely and just jump in beside you. Not anyone's going to nick you over though. Let's get back in the pilot seat. Gladius in front there. Alright, hold down F. Go to my switch. Go flight ready. I do suggest you wait for the shields to build. They're on red at the moment. If you look to the top left hand corner, you see a sort of blue outline of the ship, and there's some red shields coming up. Now the blue, which means they are the proper strength. Just in case you bump. Without your shields, you'll probably just be destroyed. If I press F1, I've got a map, which is this one. And it's a little bit complicated, takes a bit of time to get used to. But if I go to my position, yeah, I'm already there, but it shows me Port Olisar there. Is the word Port Olisar, I think? Yeah, I know. If I pull the mouse wheel out, I can see Comarays and I can see Daymar. There is in fact Delamar, which is a lot further away. There, 800,000 kilometers away. And even at over a kilometer a second, that would take a very long time. So let's go to Daymar. Click on it. It now says Daymar there. Then we go select a destination. And it's selected its destination. Press F1. I now take off. Put the landing gear down. And I point towards it to get this double diamond effect. And then just press B. Then I'm going to the outside view. It looks great. And this is quantum. So you don't need your... Oh, it's pulled the landing gear up, but there we go, there's quantum. Not a long way. I think I got interdicted there, didn't I? You see it was shaking. I mean, some bad guys have got in the way. Maybe or maybe not. Something called interdiction where you can get interrupted on a jump. And that'll look spectacular. Yeah, and this is a moon. This is Daymar. Because the moon is selected in my as destination, you get these things called orbital markers, which I can just simply jump to. So I'm going to jump to a light side of the planet, you know, where the sun is. So just hold B. 630 kilometers away. Oh, it's on a cooler. That's interesting. Ooh. Okay. Buggy to dead. Welcome to the alpha. It has just died on me. We'll see if we get the option to carry on. So 30,000 could mean that the server just switched off. Go to Crusader. Not offering me any kind of do I want to carry on. Oh well, we did a quantum jump, and now we're going to see what happens when you lose your ship. Which happens a lot. Simply server crashing, which is why if you ever do a cargo run, never spend more than half your money. I don't care if it's pitiful amount, spend only half the pitiful amount. Yeah. Otherwise, if you have a server drop out like this and it doesn't offer you, there is this sort of thing where it says, would you like to go back to where you just left off? We didn't get offered that. If it offers you the thing, take it. But if it doesn't, you need to retrieve your ship. Fortunately, auroras are usually kind of quick to get. Hey, so we're back in LSR. If this is the first time you've crashed, then welcome to the alpha. This is not a complete game, guys. Stop treating it like it is. Yeah? I've been playing this for years and I've enjoyed it. But I remember when I joined, we didn't even have hangars. Yeah, we had them soon afterwards. That dates me. And this is all magnificent. And 3.2 is going to have mining, so it's going to be brilliant. So, one of the few advantages of having multiple ships, because it costs you money at the moment, we are looking at being able to buy ships in game fairly soon, so I suggest you wait for that. Is I can just pick another ship, but the I would still go down to my MR. Aurora, there it is, the MR. There's unknown. And ignore track. Let's just go for claim. So it's going to take 5 minutes for my ship to come back. I've got 8,848 UEC at the moment. You've probably only got 5,000. File a claim. 5 minutes. I can have it back in 50. What's that? See? So if I pay an expedited fee, this is going to go down. 8,848 goes to not so bad actually. I only lost what 47 UEC. But now my ship's going to be ready in a few seconds. Or you wait 5 minutes. The easy way to wait 5 minutes is to go and do something. So I'm going to show you something. Because I know my ship's going to be ready in 30 odd seconds, but I want to show you. If we go through this way, which is the way to 00 and 04, there's a shop called Live Fire Weapons. And this lady used to be an Asian and now she's blonde.
Hi.
The body's the same though. Over here are medipens. You need a medipen. You've already got one, I believe, but get yourself another one. So you buy a medipen. Hold down F to do that. And you confirm the purchase. You can go quit now. Now here's a picture. The third one is a dude. You.
We've just received some exciting new products.
Me and my armor. If I go utility. I've got a medipen loaded there. And I got a medipen loaded there because I'm not stupid. But I could then add that new medipen in. Yeah? The oxygen doesn't work. Don't bother buying it. Believe me, you need it sometime, but it won't work. I've got one grenade. I've got one available and one in use. If I click on it, now equip. So I've now got a second grenade. There's a grenade. There's a grenade. Save changes and exit. You don't need grenades, alright?
Got some new inventory in. Definitely worth taking a look.
Yeah, really? There's the grenades and things like that. And there's guns. Ooh. Ooh. Is that the new one? So if I click on that, I should get the option to inspect.
We just got a few new items in, so
Tell
make
me
sure to
about
check
it,
them out.
yeah. No, that's just an SMG, isn't it? Oh, it's got the liquid cooling thing in it. Oh, it's the one that's the mini barrel thing, wasn't it? Multiple barrels. Let's have a look at this. Have a look at buy spec.
That's a nice fit.
That's a liquid cooling there.
We just got a few new items in, so make sure to check them out.
So you press F to get out of this. Which was this? So cheap, I'm just going to buy the damn thing. No, it's just a shotgun.
Got some new
No,
weapons
it's the
to
shotgun, but it's got the liquid cooling on it, so I'm not going to buy it. But the I have a gun on my back already, which is one of the ones you get as a concierge. But you know, I have spent a ridiculous amount of money on it. Why not give me a few freebies, for goodness sake? How pretty this is now compared to what it used. Are these lovely colours? Anyway, our ship is well past being ready. We've been ready if we'd waited 5 minutes. So it doesn't matter which one I go to. I'm going to pick out the MR again.
Your ship has been initiated to the full storage procedure.
Welcome to the Alpha. Done before, I'm on the B strut now. So I was on the A strut before. So you remember we died, so there's a B. All these. Up above the door it says it's depressurized, which means I'm going to have to click on the door there. Only press once. The rest is just a server. And click. And we're going to number 4 because I remember to pay attention this time. Oh, now you see the frames per second and this jerkiness are not related. People get, I mean, I've shown you how to do the frames per second, maybe I shouldn't. So here's the edge of the platform, and it's just nice. Yes, you can step off. And you'll see that I'm now floating in space. Try to land back on your feet. There we go, press space to go up a bit. Go forward. Gravity clicks in a second. And land on your feet, hopefully. If you land too hard, you will see that your couch on the left will be bloodied and dying, and you need to press X for the Medipen, I think, or is it B? One of those two. Let's get in here. I'm going back to demo. I want to show you a demo. Now, don't worry about not having loads of ships, because the whole point is join a group of people. Yeah. I have an organisation called Company Gamers, but I play a lot with Black Diamond Industries, excellent people. And, you know, they all have ships, and they can come and rescue you if you get stranded somewhere. There's something called beacons for that. Wow. Jerky. But this time I've taken off. I'm just going to clear the station so somebody underneath me who spawns in ship will not be taking off on. I mean, a lot of people hover over the pads. It's a mistake. So we go back to the map. Use the mouse wheel to pull out. There's Daymar. I can right click on Daymar and pull it into the center. Like that, so it's in my crosshairs, and I draw mouse in and I can, zoom in a bit. So if I click on Daymar anyway, click, now it says Daymar here, and now go set destination and it thickens up. I get an arrow down here which is actually on my head up display. And I turn towards him. We just went to Daymar. And hold B. And it starts. We're going for the outside view because we like the outside views. We'll do a proper jump later on. Go from Selin to Dalamar. That's a run. It's about 900,000 kilometers. So once again, the planet is targeted. Well, the moon is targeted. I shouldn't call it planet. There we are. They're on cooldowns. It's cool. I can now hold down B again, and I'll just do a short jump. Short jump. It doesn't really get the quantum drive going, it just barely starts it and stops it. Good. So these are just called orbital markers, OMs. So if I look now down, I'll probably see the full face of Daymar. Now B1, some places are bigger than others. Daymar's quite a large moon compared to like Delamar, which is quite a small one. And you're just going to have to get used to it. So Wolf Point Age Shelter, which is 232 kilometers away, is on this side. We are going to try and work it out. But that guy, 700 kilometers away, is on the other side of the planet. So if I try to fly towards it, I'll just hit the deck. This orbital marker, which is nearish, is 600 and something kilometers away. So I'm actually nearer. Go to Wolf Point and Shelter. You can just land anywhere you want on this place, but on this moon. Was my intention, but let's simply point my nose there, and then hold down X and Shift, and the speed accelerates. Going to a kilometer a second. My nose is pointed in a different direction, so still holding those two, I'm going to put my nose back at the destination. You don't really get that when you do the HOTAS. Now take I'm now hands free. Yes. I can get out my seat. Oh, I think she's slowing down. That's not a good sound. So I'll turn around and get back in. She's jumpy, isn't she, with a mouse? Nothing wrong with the mouse and keyboard, by the way. So yeah, I'm slowing right down. I'm speeding up again. That's weird. So, some servers are less lumpy bumpy than others. Radar. So I press U. Friendly. If I press T, it shows me the bad guys. There's a pirate out there at 18.9 kilometers. It shows me an arrow on the left hand side pointed towards the pirate. He doesn't look to be in a good state, I've got to say. But that's a buccaneer. Go back to you, so that's the friendly target. You can cycle through targets, but so he's got a green one, so he's probably fighting the buccaneer actually. He's 18.7 kilometers away. He's not rotating though, so I suggest he's a. Oh my goodness, why am I stationary? Oh, he's under attack. See, his shields are being hit. So that's the buccaneers. This dude fighting that dude. And no, I'm not going to bother with that. You need to learn combat, yeah? In Arena Commander. In fact, I might do Arena Commander next. I just wanted to give you some idea of the size of this. A lot of maps in games are like 4 square kilometers. This thing is billions of kilometers. And I mean it properly, there's no loading screen or anything like that. You go to Elite Dangerous or something, it's not seamless. Love Elite Dangerous, don't get me wrong. So now I managed to remember to put the engine going forward. Outside view. You get a load over distance. Now I've watched this from airplanes, and the way things resolve and you get more and more detail is exactly what happens when you're looking out the window of an airplane. But I ain't too worried. So I'm just going to move my view underneath. Most popular ship in the game. The other one's a Mustang. You know, I really should get myself a Mustang again. They're about to redo the Mustang. So I'm 70 odd kilometers away. My nose is pointing slightly south of the target. There's not going to be a lot. Should have been mining over there. That's quite interesting. But there's not going to be a lot of this place. It's a Wolf Point aid shelter, so it's going to be like maybe one building. No, now I'm hitting atmosphere. I'm also going to slow her down. A little bit of breaking through atmosphere. I just I don't want to crash this thing. But this is this is a good ship. My plan is to get near these canyons. So I'm going to go flight normal speed, 195 meters per second. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Not much in the way of altitude readings here, but just do it by eye. First thing I'm going to do is prove a point. So if I lower my landing gear, the fastest I can move forward is 50 meters per second. I'm very high here, so if I go outside, I'm quite high up. I always like to go under and see my undercarriage. Control? I'm just tapping control. Literally tapping. I don't want to try and hit the ground too fast. So here is the moon. There's my shadow. It's always a good sign of Tamar. And gonna off and get out my seat. And there are missions and all sorts of stuff we're going to go through, but you know, explore, enjoy yourself. That's it. There's F4. I'm getting out. But just did a twiddle, which is interesting. There's my ship. So if I run over here, go behind this rock, I can no longer see my ship. I go to F4. There's my ship. You see this? So I don't lose it. If I go this way, it is an arrow with a circle with an arrow pointing towards my ship. So even if I climbed up here, and there's oh look at that. There's Crusader. No skybox. These are all real objects. Remember? Oh, admittedly, they're not letting us go everywhere. There are distant nebulae you've seen, but they're not built out yet. There we go. So you can land on here. This plant life sometimes. Take my gun out. Down the sides with the right key. Right mouse button. I've no idea what I'm firing here. But the model is it's more than 2 shots. I just wanted to show you. I don't think I did do it. Check in, it says it's. Fire one off and then go reload. Huh? Then maybe I just haven't got it. Maybe I only put 1 reload. Oh, it doesn't matter. And if I go forward a bit, if you hold R, by the way, it puts that back in your pocket. Or tap R. Or is it C? C now. So we do change our keys a few. And G for grenade. Good throw. So far we couldn't see the explosion. Doesn't matter. Let's get back in the ship and we'll do a quick run along the thing and then we'll go to Wolf. This is why you need to learn how to fly because I'm on the mouse and the keyboard here. Dodgy even for me. Lift off a bit. Now, somewhere, there's my shadow. You don't always get to see it. I've got the how, haven't I? Yeah, I've got my undercarriage down. So the fastest I can go is 50 meters per second. Even that's pretty cool though, isn't it? Yeah. Raise the thing, we'll go to 195 meters a second. Go into the cockpit. Hey! Look at this. And depending on what you're feeling like, you can hold down the shift key and go a bit quicker. There are sort of speed you can do inside atmospheres. So I can do 300 meters per second here. I've come quite high now. If I had my joystick on, I would. If I was flying the joystick, so I think my joystick is on. I would be tempted. So I've lost my. Where's my wolf thing? There's wolf. It's 3 kilometers away, 3,000 meters. Look at the. This is such a pretty game. Ever wondered what it'd like to be living on a planet with an atmosphere and having a big. Right. So, gone a little bit past it. Gonna put my undercarriage down. Hold again. Tapping in, should I say. As I said, there's not a lot of these places, this particular kind of place, because it's just an aid shelter. It's somewhere you can technically get out and go to sleep in the future. If I hold down F1 try comms, I don't think we're going to get anything. Nothing in the contact list. So this is like nobody lives here currently. Anyway, I'll press F1 get rid of it. So my lovely underview bit, so I can see my undercarriage. I'm not going to land on the roof. There is no landing pad. If there was a landing pad, you probably would need permission. And we did have a thing too. Versions ago where we landed on the landing pad, we became an outlaw. You see my shadow there? I'm very low here. So that little slope is the entrance. So try and make a level. Bring it down. Oh, actually it's not level, but watch. It levels up. Nose is going up. So what I'm going to do is just turn the power off. Oh, and we thump down, but doesn't matter. Out the ship. Now, believe me, there are things to do, and we have missions and stuff, but gotta walk out the ship. Emergency shelter, that's all this is. So you get to the door, depends on whether it's pressurized or not. Not pressurized. There's an app. Hold on, let's just pop out here. If I go F1. No atmosphere. That's not correct. Alright, no matter. Go back in. I'm not pressing anything because it's to detect. Hi. So you get in and you press this thing and it will cycle the airlock. Technically, you could get a job as a window cleaner. Not yet, but in the future. And there'll be nothing much I can do here. So these are like the beds. That looks more like thick. But yeah. Horizon. And if you hold F, you can zoom in. I'm in love with a Tavarin. Alright. Very excited for people. I can't seem to use any of these beds, but that's fine. We will in the future. And stuff here. There are places where you can do cargo runs and all sorts of things. But I just wanted to give you the experience of doing something once you've quantum jumped. He's a good, tough little ship. I mean, if you have a joystick or something, then by all means use it. But we'll look at how to do that later. So, enter ship. You know what? No, let's do this. Into bed. Hold down F. Log out. Log out technically means that if I log back in, I should be back in the ship. I better not. Do it really quickly, might be. That could be a crash. I've got 25. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There we are. There we go. If we go straight back in, give it a go. It may take me back into that bed. May. They're working on it. They're working on the whole game. The thing's an alpha. Get over it, alright? The best part of this game are, I would say, is when you're playing with other people. I've had 24 of my friends on one of their caterpillars, which is a longest ship. In fact, it's the red one in the background nearest to say the planet on this picture. They used to have really excellent music, and then they rescored it, and it's even better. I love the music in this game. That tango I use is by the Star Citizen people, and if you want to use their music, you should always say the music is produced by them, and they're happy about that as long as you give them credit. Is it? No, we are in Olisar. So you see, it doesn't work. It works like 1 time in 10. So why am I in Olisar? Well, it's the last proper place I can spawn from that I was in. Yeah? If I was in Levski, I would spawn back in Levski usually. Oh, I love these. Here's subsumption at its best. Not. If he's not on drugs, I don't know what he is. It's Benny Henge. It's not Benny Henge. It's Big Benny's noodles that do this to people. Imagine if you've had a life of just eating nothing but pot noodles. Anyway, no, I'm joking, pot noodles. Don't sue me. Right, the Benny's Henge. Obviously a subsidiary of, not Benny Henge, Big Benny, subsidiary of pot noodles. There we go here, and it'll probably say it's on Daymar. Now, finding it would be extremely difficult, even though I've got another ship. And Have I gone past it? There's the MR. The MR, you see, is not dead. But if I'm by myself, I need it. So if I click on it, and it says 5 minutes, file a claim, and you get it. Yeah, I'm not paying the expedited fee again. So that's the end of this one. I'm going to stop this now and wish you all the best. This is Citizen Chris signing off. I'm about to do another video straight away on how to get into Arena Commander, I believe. Okay, bye for now. Have a good one.